Hello, everybody. This is going to be a tarot reading for Libra for the month of October. Okay, so if you're a Libra watching this, and if this resonates with you, then it's for you. If it doesn't, just let it go. Okay, it's just not for you, boo boo. So let's see what we got for this month of September. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you would like daily readings and full moons and new moons readings all the time. Let's see what we got in storage for Libras. I wonder why the cards do that. Sometimes they just don't want to come out. It's like I gotta shuffle them a couple times. Ooh, okay. Okay, Libra, it seems like this month, I mean, the month already started, honestly. I'm recording this on like the 4th. It's not gonna come out until like the 5th or the 6th. But it seems like it just, everything is kind of falling apart. You're not keeping to your word. Meaning that you become a lot of talk. And this is harsh to accept. This is harsh to accept because in our eyes, we're always doing our best. But if we really pray into our self-awareness, into our self-honesty and be like, where am I lacking that I am saying that I am doing a lot? Or what part of everything that is crumbling is making me not want to do my best? You know, we have, this is right here. This is you guys. This is Libra. Libra, my nail fell off. This is Libra right here. And Libra is the one that makes rational decisions. And it's almost like before you give up, don't let this get the best out of you, Libra. Don't let the fact that it seems like everything is falling apart make you not want to do your best and get the best out of you. It's almost like you're not willing to work with other people. You don't play well with others, basically. You don't play well with others. And it's almost like your team is kind of like, we don't fucking like you. Your team is like, we don't fucking like you. You know, and it's like, it almost like you feel it. You feel it a little bit, but it all really comes down from the stress that you are all going through as a thing. This could be a family thing. This could be a work-related thing. I feel like it has more to do with like money and action, which will be more related to like security at home and stuff. So it's almost like partners that you live with, partnerships that you have. It's like business. It's like work, but it's not the actual work environment. It's like the business itself. Something that is out of your hands, unless you're the business owner. It's what's bringing everything down. Okay? And it's creating this atmosphere of high anxiety. Very, very high anxiety. And it's almost like you guys are falling victim to all of that, when in reality is like, well, there is nothing we can do. You know? I don't know why I just threw that card. Oh my God, you guys. There it is. I found it. Let's change the lighting a little bit. There we go. So yeah, it's like everybody's just becoming a little bit obnoxious about it. Everybody's becoming a little bit like, I don't want to do this. And then a lot of financial situations are falling apart where there's just things that you didn't have together. Meaning like you were so focused, relying that everything was going to be okay at work, that once you started kind of falling downhill and not keeping your end of the deal, because at one point it was kind of impossible. It's almost like it was your fault, but it was also out of your hands at some point. There's a lot of decisions to make, whether you're going to stay, whether you're going to leave, who are you going to work with, who are you not. And your comrades are not really making it easier for you because everybody's going through the same stress that you're going through. And a lot of bills are coming in that you're just like, holy shit, like I wasn't thinking about all this. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? It almost just seems like work is just falling apart, literally, you know. And difficulties finding a new job. It's almost like you're just not gonna, you're like, what the fuck am I gonna go from here? What am I gonna do? So what's the solution? That is the problems that you may have as a Libra. What is the solution? Okay. See, okay, so here's the solution. Let me see if that is investing or crafting, because my keywords are off right now for this card. Okay, so don't get too focused on what you're not accomplishing. You know, you may find it a bit hard to get shit together at work, or to find a new job, or you may not even see the possibility at this point of finding a new job, and it's just kind of not working out for you. So then after that, we have this card right here. And this card right here shows us that it's okay to focus on what we actually have accomplished. It's okay to actually be like, okay, so I've done good. Let me first rebuild my self-esteem, because right now I feel like it's shit. I feel like I'm taking the blame for a lot of things that are happening right now, and it's really hard for me because I am an independent provider, and now I feel like everything's coming all together, and it's just like everything is coming all at once, and it's like I need to rebuild my self-esteem. What have I done right? Once you start focusing on your pros and what you're actually able to do and how you're actually able to go about the situation, then the page of swords comes in. And the page of swords is a beautiful card. I mean, sword is your element. Why? Because Libras are swords. Libras are air. Libras are air. And then this is where you actually gather all the information. You know, that decision that you were thinking about at the beginning of the month, or the middle of the month sort of kind of deal? You were like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, where I'm going to go, where I'm going to, you know, whether should I go, should I stay? Is this going to be better for me? Is this going to pick up? Is this job going to be okay? And then you finally see it and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to gather my information and I'm going to go and do what I have to do. I'm going to do what I have to do. This is key for Libras during the month of October. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to do what I have to do. It's something that spirits are telling me right now to say over and over. It's like, I'm going to do what I have to do. You're going to do what you have to do. See, there's a lot of lack of confidence. There's a lot of lack of confidence. And not only lack of confidence, having to do what you have to do can take you into a really dark place. So let's not go there, Libra. Let's make sure, because when we build something, we have to build through alignment. Alignment means that we don't block anybody else's path. We don't negatively manipulate a situation who's gonna hurt somebody else's pocketbook or emotions or anything like that in order for us to get what we need out of it. We have to figure out a way not to do any of those things. That is the way the wheel works in life. If we figure out a way not to do any of those things and actually be able to get what we want and manipulate life, because you're getting a tarot reading. Tarot readings are to be able to have the map of life, to be able to know where left and where's right, to be able to manage through life with the fucking map. Okay? A lot of people have really good fucking intuition, but sometimes that's just not enough. Sometimes we get clouded by our emotions, and we need things like this to go with us. Now, once we have this power, once we're like, oh, the cards are somebody to do whatever the fuck I gotta do, it does not mean to go and becoming a little melodramatic drama queen about everything that's going on. That's not what it's talking about. Where the fuck are the ones? Yeah, it's almost like this do what you have to do is taking a little too damn serious. So let's just be careful with that. You know, you do have to show your nails and you have to go to, you know, but just be a little careful with that. Okay? That's my personal advice. Take it however the fuck you want. My God, so many things, so many fucking things. Okay, good. So there's there's a bit of a heartbreak thing going on here. There's a little bit of there's emotions that you're finally moving through. Okay, there was a heartbreak holding you back, Libra. It could be from a relationship. It could be from something that just kind of put you on blast and kind of just hurt your feelings. And it's like you try to quick to not to. We're trying to move on with grace here as Libras. We're trying to move on with grace here. And a lot of the times that's something that might be holding you back. It's like it kind of going against the flow of what you would traditionally do in order for you to get over somebody. It is not what you're doing anymore, and that is what's changing all of your emotions and shifting them into freeing yourself from negative self-talk. And a lot of this is what's actually the outer layer of what's going on at your job. Why? Because you're actually doing things differently, and then all of a sudden, all of these things from work are hitting you in the fucking head, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? It is going to be a very full packed of emotions and in crisis, kind of catastrophizing everything kind of month. But it's something that you're going to be okay. At the end of the day, this is teaching you a huge lesson, Libra. This month is going to be all about teaching you how to move on with grace, move on with rationality, and understand when things are out of your hands, what you don't get stuck in the same loop of trying to make something work that is not working. Maybe you can find how this applied to your past relationship, or that thing that you're grieving. It could be the death of somebody. It could be, it could be you losing a fucking dog, you losing your fucking wallet. It could be you losing a boyfriend, you losing a girlfriend, you divorcing, something like, something along those lines. It's that feeling of getting around and getting stuck in it, and you finally not doing what you were traditionally will always do. Because not doing what you traditionally always do, it's almost like a marriage that didn't, it was like something like that seemed like it was really gonna be the thing that it didn't, that it just wasn't. Like it seemed so promising at one point of your life, just like your job. So are you gonna get stuck around this job and going around in circles trying to make the same thing happen over and over? Or are you gonna do what you have to do and accept when things are out of your hands and just kind of leave it up to the universe to be worked? Okay, once you realize that, and once you're able to move through all of that, then you're gonna free yourself from all that negative self-talk that was turning you into such a busy bee. Because remember, a lot of the times we try to pull this confidence from the wrong place, and it just comes out as bitterness and bitchiness. And then what do we have? We have finally been able to look into the future and be like, wow, okay, the world is in my hands. Why? Because I'm focusing on all of the things that I can actually do. I'm focusing on, okay, I'm really good at this. Oh, I have options. I'm really good at that. Oh, you know what? Let me gather some more information about where I can go with my life now. Oh, holy shit, the world's in my hands. And now, whether the situation at work is going to get situated or not, or things get better, at least you know that you can look forward to not having to be stuck ever again in your life. And take this lesson with you everywhere you go, because even though this is a lot of like money shit talking and like job security talking, this also has a lot to do with your emotional crisis that you get yourself into with relationships and with negative attachments and with not wanting to let go. So anyway, Libra, if this resonated with you and if you want a one-on-one with me, don't be shy. Hit me up on Instagram at babywitch_tarot and I will set something up. Bye.
Chiches got red.